I can't pay you what you're worth, but screw it, come and have some fun in the NWA. Anyway, welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling, and Billy Corgan might not be able to pay CM Punk the millions that he deserves, but he can sure as hell give him a couple of cans of Diet Pepsi and make him the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Billy Corgan wants CM Punk. Impact Wrestling wants CM Punk. Everybody but the two companies CM Punk wants to be at wants CM Punk.
Yeah, but what's it going to be? Power or Impact? Billy Corgan can't afford them. I bet my top rocker that Impact also can't afford them. Where would I rather him go? Impact.
I think Impact definitely. In fact, they're going back to TNA. It makes sense. A lot more marketing. It's like a brand new era. If they can start that era with CM Punk, then it gives them the best chance they've got.
I think if Punk's serious,
I think if TNA's serious, they need Punk.
Punk can't go to Power. It looks like the Price is Right game show and start burying AEW. Or WWE.
Well, I tell you what, there's probably more people in attendance at Power than there is AEW.
Yeah, but
Power's not got an empty seat. They might only have 100 seats, but they're all full.
They've only got one side.
One side. But yeah, I'm not going to read out the entire article because it was a load of nonsense for Billy Corgan. But he did say, quote, "I can't pay you what you're worth, but if you want to have some fun, come and have some fun in the NWA." End of quote. So almost sounds like I don't know. It does sound a bit like a game show.
If you can't pay for it, we'll take it.
Billy Corgan did speak though about CM Punk and how he has a lot of respect for him, how he deserves top money. He says that CM Punk is a star. He says that he would love to have CM Punk and he'd pretty much give CM Punk the maximum that he could to afford him. However, it's unlikely he would be able to give Punk the money Punk would be asking for, even if it was just getting him in for one pay-per-view. The guy then went on to say how he's been sued by a record company in the past for $150 million. So, I mean, this guy could be
Skin.
I think it's
no, let's call it spade a spade. Punk says about the wrestling business he loves it, right? Oh, I left professional wrestling 2005, that shit. You see, if he truly thinks he's made his money,
yeah, if
he could fucking go to Power. I'm not saying he needs to go to Power for 10 years. He could. Why couldn't he do a month?
No, he could. Oh, no, hold on. I'm sure that Billy Corgan could give Punk a decent wage. Maybe not in comparison to what he'd make in WWE or AEW, but I'm sure he could give him a decent wage. It's not like he's going to be working £10 an hour. McDonald's, minimum fucking wage. Let's keep that real.
Or Fog Wrestling.
Oh, yeah, let's not talk about the Fog Wrestling money there. But yeah, I mean, Billy Corgan went on to say that, look, he does love professional wrestling, so never say never. I mean, that is true. But let's see. Billy Corgan also said, Punk, if you want to have some fun, I can't pay you what you're worth, but if you want to have some fun, come and have some fun in the NWA. We'll kick some ass, we'll have some laughs, and I'll buy you a vegan sandwich. So I don't know if Billy Corgan's ripping the piss here at a Punk. I didn't even know Punk was vegan. I don't think he is.
Nah, I think he eats meat, like.
I think he does eat meat. Corgan then went on to say how he's a rock star. I mean, that's not a good look, mate. You're saying you're a rock star, but you can't afford to get
CM. He was in a band, right, about 40 fucking years ago.
That nobody heard of.
Right, the Smashing Pumpkins.
Their biggest hit was doing the theme song for TNA.
1978, was that one?
I don't know, was it?
The song was in GTA 4. That's where it peaked for Billy Corgan.
Yeah, so Billy Corgan saying that he wants CM Punk, but it's unlikely that he can afford him. But he'll do whatever he can if the options are around, and that he wants to keep CM Punk in wrestling because guys like CM Punk can just make the business benefits basically from the guys like Punk and stars such as himself.
Who else is in Power right now though?
EC3. That's pretty much it.
Tyrus was in it, wasn't he?
Yeah, he retired. So
Aldas was.
Yeah, I
LA
think
Knight was.
No, there's been some decent people. I don't know if Carlito was in it. It may have been. Don't know. Anyway,
Scott Steiner was.
He was. Anyway, I mean, if Punk would be in Power, then I'd definitely watch it.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was a period we watched a few episodes here.
It was alright.
Because Scott Steiner was there.
I don't know, it just had that 80s sort of feel, and I think it's hard to do an 80s sort of feel when kayfabe's completely dead.
Yeah. And Punk would bury kayfabe about 10 seconds into his debuts.
So yeah, I mean, can Punk come back? I mean, would Punk do it for a vegan sandwich? I'm not entirely sure. I still think the guy's going to be back in WWE. I still think there's hope, and I also think with TNA now I think TNA were not really a serious option, but the fact that they are obviously rebranding to TNA, Scott D'Amore says that they're going to tour and actually go to like arenas and not just stay in the one shitty little a little tiny shoebox arena.
They did announce that Glasgow tapings, which is taking place tomorrow.
Yeah, they've got the UT. They've got a UK.
They will be Impact tapings at Glasgow.
Wow. So yeah, they've got like a.
Wow. Yeah.
No, but I mean, they're
Have some fun with the NWA.
they're doing a UK tour for the first time. What, 8 years?
Yep.
Now, does that not show that they're trying at least?
I think it could just be one last hurrah.
One last hurrah. Nah, TNA's coming back. Like, I think there's options for Punk. Like he says, the only people softer than you guys are the wrestlers that you cheer for, and that is fucking right. Look at the way Tony Khan and Chris Jericho. Tony Khan, who's the boss, and Chris Jericho, who's supposed to be a locker room leader. Look at the way they've reacted over the past couple of weeks with the NXT ratings. Is it any wonder that people like the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega are little bitches when that's the people that they've got to look up to? That's the authority figures.
No, it ain't. And Jericho knows better. He's just a fucking sellout bastard.
I think Jericho's thinking, if Tony Khan's going to act like a pathetic little bitch, then I need to act like one too.
Yo, give me some more.
Do you think Jericho would act that way in WWE?
No.
He's, oh, hey Tony, you can't let him do this. You need to get Mike Tyson and Snoop Dogg and fucking Shaq O'Neal.
Imagine Jericho was in WWE. He'd be burying Tony Khan.
Of course he would be calling him a fucking loser.
But
he'd be like, that's why I don't want to work anywhere other than WWE. Vince McMahon.
Finny Mac, baby.
He's a real boss, you know. But
it's like the WNBA, but it's okay.
Anyway, guys, Punk, will he go to NWA Power? Probably not, but, I mean, I want off a... Why not? Date Punk.
Come on, Punk.
Get the fucking name out there.
Get your name out there.
Even if it was just one night to bury AEW, I'd watch it.
Exactly.
Here, Punk, do you want a live mic for half an hour and you can bash Tony Khan's little boys?
Yeah. Little boys.
Anyway,
young
guys,
boys.
That's it. Let us know your box, huh? Anyway, let us know your thoughts down below. Catch you in the next one. Till then, peace.